was just looking at what I have for all my show-offs. I just upgraded to a new mock neck and learned my lesson on sizing. But I was just wondering, where's everyone get their uniforms from? Greetings, Dave here, DCP Effects. This is more of a question to cosplayers and Star Trek fans out there than it is a video for myself. I'm just wondering where everyone gets this stuff from. Now, I did learn something interesting when I got this mock neck, which is nice because it has a zipper in the back. I had one before, I showed that off earlier. It's more of a lighter heather, and this is more accurate. I didn't ever like the purple one, so I just thought I'd get a gray one. It's Mart. Everything's Mart these days, it seems. I ordered from a totally different supplier than I got in the past, like my Upper Decks or my Picard shirts, and Mart. It seems like just you've got Mart making them and everyone else is selling them. So I had a question, because this is a Rubies. I know, Rubies, but cheap, and it works. I'm thinking about taking the padding out here, just because I don't need it. I have brush shoulders anyway. But I was wondering where you guys get your costumes from, where your uniforms from. I'm just looking at getting something upgraded. Like my Picard shirts are great, but these are okay, and I can't find one in red, so I don't have that. I have Rubies TNG 123, so Command, Operations and Science, and I have Operations and Science in DS9 Voyager, and then I have Picard, which I have Operations and Command as well. But I just think maybe upgrading, because I do like this uniform, this DS9, this Voyager uniform. I like that. The other ones are nice too, but just because you can just pair it with a pair of black pants and you're good to go and you're all set. Because there's nothing here on the sleeves. It's nothing. It's a nice simple aesthetic. I like Nightwing's costume because it's nice simple aesthetic. It's a black bodysuit with blue. That being said, I like Booster Gold. It's blue and gold. But I just like that simple aesthetic. So I'm wondering, more of a question, hopefully people can answer in the comments, like, where do you get your stuff from? I'm not looking for a monster maroon. That's just not what I'm after. I'm not into that part of Star Trek. There were great costumes, or uniforms, I guess, costumes. Great uniforms, but it's not me. I don't want to have a Rathacon or any of those. It just seems to be a bit much. And I do enjoy the First Contact, Insurrection, Nemesis. I have that in a Command and a Picard. I'm looking at getting, there's one company, probably Mart, that makes the jacket with the cuffs are removable, and then you buy the undershirt for it. I'm looking at that as well. I haven't decided. I'm happy with the Command one that I have because Captain Dave. But I was just wondering, I'm going to throw it out there to you. Do you have someone out there that you like, someone that you like to get from? Are there people who make custom uniforms that you like to talk to? I just was wondering about that. And well, that's all I had to say today. I've had a very interesting week, because if you followed my story over the last 2 and some odd years, I've had some major shoulder problems, and for some reason last week this started going south again. It almost feels like the way it felt after my COVID second shot, which just sort of felt like a frozen shoulder, but then sort of worked its way through. And it's working its way through, and I'm just not sleeping. I'm having a hell of a time trying to get any sleep because it just hurts. But my wife, understanding soul that she is, she's taking care of me. She's doing all the cooking, things like that. So that's kind of nice too. It was an interesting drive to North Bay with a bad shoulder because it was 5 hours in the car. Ugh. But neither here nor there. I am still alive. I'm surviving. It's all good. So that's really what I want to talk about. Do you have any recommendations? Like, do I need to get some better quality uniforms? Like, this is good enough, and I can make badges all day long. That's not a problem with that. Don't worry about that. Just the cloth. Who would you recommend getting it from? If you could leave me something in the comments, I'd really appreciate it, because I'm just looking for something else. I've got some money coming in from some projects I'm doing, so I do have the cash available in my PayPal just to get something a little bit nicer. So, also too, I learned my lesson, 2XL. There's no point messing around with it. I'm a big guy. China, not so much. So let's just go with the bigger size. And it fits really well. Really, really comfortable. So that's it for today. Hope everyone's having a great day. And we'll talk to you all later.